Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs. We're EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. 1st and 10.
They begin with a quick throw to the left. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And here's that wrinkle, the wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Gets the first and still running. Here he goes. At the 20, at the 10 now. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Dogs.
With all the footwork that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their footwork. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. Receivers are bunched together. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? It bounces past the sideline, out of bounds. They avoid the turnover there. Galfest will try to recover now. It's 2nd and 12. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Grant. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The Aggies will have to punt this one away. Ball fielded at the 45. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Grab behind the line. It's White. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to throw. It's Stockton. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Okay, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down, but don't score. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Look out, room to run here. The Wildcat one doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. It's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. And it's a direct snap. Powering through.
Brings up fourth down.
And on fourth down, they line up in the wildcat. What's the call here? Direct snap. He shreds the tackle. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
And they've got him on the blitz.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and third down. Now it's third down and long. They would hate to waste this great field position. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Number 5 with the catch in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now for PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first and 10, look at a throw. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, if you're going to be able to play in the SEC and be a dominant team, you have to have defensive linemen like this right here. We've seen that from Georgia over the years. They've been incredibly blessed to have defensive linemen that can hold up against the run, also have the ability to do this right here, which is pressure the quarterback and come up with those sacks.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Texas A&M.
Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That's good for a
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Sticking with the running game. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking deep down the right side. The pass is intercepted. Now he's bringing it back. Across midfield. At the 30 now. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
The Dogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And he keeps it. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And one final play before the end of the quarter. And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Georgia.
Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And it's incomplete. They try a gamble there, but that was almost intercepted. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Boom. Grant down the middle. It's Washington. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in West territory. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Looking to pass. It's Stockton. Catch made by the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Dogs will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. They're going to throw the football. On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Handoff to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier. Absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. and he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Dogs.
Thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. Give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And the PAT is good. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. They'll run it to the right side. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, 2nd down and 11. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Pressure is coming. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw, looking for his back. Makes the catch. It's Washington. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Washington. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Washington. Crosses the 45. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice 1st down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the 1st half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw yet again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Looking deep down the left side. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Here comes fourth down. Now look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Football comes out. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, that's just a cruel twist of fate. He passes the line to gain on fourth down. Everyone is momentarily relieved, and then he fumbles the ball.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Hands off to the left.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. And now the running back's got it again. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The Bulldogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Can he get there on the ground? And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Handoff heading left.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To the air. It's Stockton. QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we had a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
A nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect. The put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Looking for a gap, it's Fletcher. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Georgia 34, Texas A&M 0.
And the Bulldogs will kick this away to get the second half going. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Going absolutely nowhere to be a loss in the play. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at the 35. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44. And the Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And here's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for it.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. The back's got it. Tackle made after just a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, the offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Crucial third down play coming up.
Here we go, here we go.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So they get the 3 points, but this remains a large deficit.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Georgia Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A tough one all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
Automatic in the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Aggies. He just sprints into the end zone. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in a conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for him.
He's going to bring it out to the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And your Georgia Bulldogs will take over. First and 10.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here's the handoff.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the few negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the as they move forward.
That's the end of the third quarter.
1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far.
41. Texas A&M 10.
The Dogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. The offense will take their first hit out of the half to talk strategy here.
What do you know, Chris? Another incompletion. You know, with how inept this passing game has been today, I don't have any confidence that they're going to be able to overcome this big of a deficit in the fourth quarter. If you gave them 2 more quarters.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. But
That's another sack. What a job by this defense. Even with this sizable lead here early in the fourth quarter, they are not letting up. They don't even see the score. They are still in that attack mode, and I love to see it.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, that one's picked off.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here's the first play of the drive, backed up with their own 7. Takes the handoff. It's Moulton.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out and do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They'll try the option play here. Breaking tackles. He's in the clear. And they finally get him down when the quarterback keeper there picks up a big chunk and a first down.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeps it on the draw. The pickup is 6 yards, so third down and 4 now.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz when that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And it's taken at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Scanning the field, it's Grant. Lets it go quickly. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
On the ground, it's Fletcher. Breaks into the clear. Got the first down and still motoring. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And at first down, they go right back to him. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important second down play coming up. They're going to run it here. He gets loose. Now here he goes. Past the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
That's not going to make much of a difference today, but it can be a subtle positive takeaway for a team getting beat down like this. And it demonstrates resilience. You want to see this fight from your team in this kind of situation.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. In the the PAT is good.
The extra point is good. That makes the score Georgia 41, Texas A&M 17.
Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. I don't think that made it 10 yards before getting touched. Of course, that's going to be a penalty. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the fourth quarter. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, they can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.